horror games coming soon that I'm excited to play. If there's any that you would like to add to the list, leave in the comments below. Now let's get into it. Up first, we have Sinking City 2. The Sinking City 2 is a terrifying Lovecraftian survival horror experience built with the Unreal Engine 5, plunging you into a heart-stopping journey through a drowned world of madness and decay. Set in a reimagined otherworldly version of 1920s United States, the game takes place in Arkham, a city consumed by rising waters and shadowed by cosmic terror. Here, reality bends, and something far older and more horrifying watches from just beyond perception. Immerse yourself in an atmosphere steeped in cosmic horror, where grotesque designs and psychological dread draw directly from H.P. Lovecraft's nightmarish mythos. Explore the flooded streets, winding alleys, and crumbling mansions of Arkham. Beneath the surface, eldritch horrors stir, waiting to be discovered or awakened. Arm yourself with a variety of weapons as you face off against deep ones, Migos, occult cultists, and other iconic beings of the mythos, alongside new and original monstrosities expanding the Lovecraftian universe. Experience classic survival horror gameplay refined for a modern audience, featuring inventory management, optional puzzles, backtracking, and the discovery of hidden areas and secrets. Environmental storytelling and scattered clues weave together side mysteries, unlocking new outcomes, deeper lore, and gameplay rewards for those willing to dig deeper beneath the surface. Next, we have Shark Dentist. Shark Dentist is a unique horror roguelike where you step into the role of a dentist for sharks. Your job is to treat the teeth of massive predators inside a dark, unsettling clinic, all while keeping them sedated and preventing them from waking up. Because the moment they do, things turn deadly fast. Each run is a tense mix of strategy, luck, and resource management as you attempt to heal your patients without becoming their next meal. The gameplay is intense and unforgiving. You'll be performing dental procedures on a sleeping shark, where even a single mistake can trigger catastrophic consequences. With roguelike mechanics, every attempt is different procedures. Tools, debuffs, and complications are randomly generated, forcing you to adapt constantly. You'll also need to multitask, monitoring the shark's pulse, maintaining oxygen levels, managing anesthesia, and selecting the right tool for each situation. From syringes to dental mirrors to drills and even a circular saw, you'll use whatever is available to get the job done. At the heart of it all is balance. Push the treatment too far, and the shark's stress rises. Play too cautiously, and you'll risk running out of vital resources. But the shark isn't your only problem. Equipment can fail without warning, pain spikes can trigger sudden reactions, and unpredictable events constantly threaten to derail your progress. With its blend of dark humor, tension, and horror-inspired themes, Shark Dentist is designed for fans of high-pressure roguelikes, streamers, and anyone who enjoys chaotic, nerve-wracking experiences reminiscent of the films like Jaws, The Meg, and Saw. Can you stay calm under pressure and survive a shift at work where your patient can eat you alive at any moment? Next is Silver Pines. Silver Pines is a survival horror Metrovania set in a small-town America, blending exploration, tension, and puzzle solving as you fight off nightmarish creatures while carefully managing scarce resources. Every step brings you closer to uncovering secrets that may hold the key to redemption. The story follows Red Walker, a private investigator set to Silver Pines, a forgotten, half-abandoned town in the middle of nowhere, to track down Eddie Velvet, a musician who has mysteriously vanished. What begins as a routine case quickly unravels into something far darker. pulling Walker into a surreal and uncontrollable descent. Step into a journey seeped in dread and atmosphere, where the town itself feels alive with shadows of a buried past, waiting to be uncovered. The game challenges you to choose between fighting or avoiding threats, as you scavenge for limited supplies and solve environmental puzzles blocking your path. Silver Pines is filled with locked doors, hidden routes, and branching paths. Every corner hides something useful or something dangerous, while new tools and weapons gradually unlock deeper parts of the town. The horrors within are varied and relentless, from grotesque creatures to towering bosses, ensuring every encounter remains tense and unpredictable. Inventory space is limited, forcing you to make difficult choices. Every bullet, healing item, and upgrade matters, and searching thoroughly could mean the difference between survival and death. The devs of Silent Hill weren't joking when they said they will release a new Silent Hill game every year. This year, they bring you Silent Hill Townfall. Simon Ordell returns to the island of St. Amelia after being called back to set things right, only to find a town swallowed by dense fog, silent, empty, and yet somehow still alive with unease. As he ventures deeper into the abandoned streets, Simon becomes determined to uncover the truth behind his connections to the island and the people who once lived there. But with every step forward, fragments of a buried past begin clawing their way back to the surface. Played entirely in first person, you'll explore the haunting town, avoid terrifying threats, and fight to survive by using a small arsenal of weapons and tools, including the CRTV, a strange pocket television capable of tuning into unstable signals. Every encounter feels intense with nerve-wracking invasion, chaotic combat, and story-driven puzzles that slowly unravel a horrifying truth that refuses to stay buried. Up next, Halloween, the game. It's Halloween night, 1978. The unexpected families of the quiet suburban town of Haddonfield are making holiday preparations, and the evil has made its way home. Take the shape of evil as Michael Myers, or save your neighbors as a hero of Haddonfield in Halloween, the ultimate asymmetrical horror sandbox. As Michael, players wear the mask, become the boogeyman, and stalk innocent residents with relentless obsession. Utilizing a nightmarish array of abilities, Michael leverages shadows and stealth to satisfy his bloodthirst. This doesn't mean Haddonfield is going down without a fight. Frightened townsfolk will call the local authorities and even fight back when threatened, incentivizing Michael to avoid detection. And for the first time ever, fans of the transformative original film will have the option to witness the haunting narrative events surrounding the night he came home, through the eyes of Michael Myers in a standalone single-player story mode. As a hero of Haddonfield, it's your job to alert the residents of Haddonfield to the impending evil and help them escape before falling victim to Michael's unyielding pursuit. In dynamic and ever-changing 1v4 asymmetrical multiplayer matches, heroes must arm themselves with everyday household items, weapons, and knowledge to combat an unpredictable and unlikable enemy. Convincing townfolks and contacting the police will lead to increasingly powerful and thorough neighborhood patrols. To even the odds, you can command and equip NPCs with weapons to outsmart or even overpower the shape, providing precious windows for escape. This immersive horror sandbox is powered by Unreal Engine 5 to deliver engaging and dynamic gameplay systems, lifelike NPCs, hauntingly realistic visuals, cinema quality lighting, and endless scares for you and your friends. Asymmetrical horror comes home in Halloween. And last up on the list, but certainly not least, Clive Barker's Hellraiser revival. Step into a new chapter of the legendary horror franchise like never before. Clive Barker's Hellraiser revival pushes first-person action survival into a darker, more intense experience. Follow Aiden's story as he becomes entangled with a mysterious artifact known as the Guinness Configuration, a puzzle box with the power to unlock unimaginable realms. To save his girlfriend Sunny from the nightmarish labyrinth, he must rely on its forbidden abilities, even as it draws him deeper into hell itself. But every use of the box comes a cost. To survive his pact with the infamous Pinhead, Aiden must harness the Configuration's powers while navigating a brutal conflict with a cult devoted to the Cenobites' beings, who exist beyond pain, pleasure, and human understanding. A new story within the Hellraiser canon unfolds as Aiden inadvertently triggers Pinhead's ritual, unleashing a new level of suffering and ecstasy like anything before. Use the Guinness Configuration in combat, combining its infernal abilities with earthly weapons to inflict devastating, bone-breaking, flesh-searing effects on your enemies, where pain and pleasure blur into one. Face a grotesque array of foes, from twisted cultists and hellbound wrenches to the Cenobites' most devoted priests, in a narrative-driven survival horror experience. And that's just some of the upcoming horror games heading our way in 2026. From psychological nightmares to survival horror experience that look genuinely unsettling. Let me know in the comments if there's an upcoming horror title I should check out for a future video. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and also turn on notifications so you don't miss more horror game spotlights, disturbing indie finds, and upcoming releases, along with gameplays by me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.